Welcome to the third edition of the MPSL video news segments. Today's story: the game of the year doesn't count? Yeah, you heard that right, it doesn't count. What seemed like a normal Thursday quickly derailed into utter chaos and literal silence. Commentators were outraged over this, but there's only one man to blame. Hey, Kev. It all started with RSS and Will both taking dumps at the exact same time at around 7 Eastern, when we both got a ping from Kyle in the commentary chat to join the VC and get ready for the game. Really? No one was told anything about this early start time, and therefore we weren't ready. It seemed Kyle was in a rush. So much so, he made a big mistake. But we will get to that later. For now, myself, RSS, and Ryan were all scrambling to get ready. I was very upset because I actually had a video plan of showing what it was like behind the scenes of being a commentator. Hopefully, to inspire others to be a commentator, because some people complain that we don't have enough commentators, or it's the same people doing it every week. I think it's fine. Well, due to the early start time, that video had to get scrapped. So, Thursday, hey. It didn't matter anyway, because about 2 minutes into the game, we realized no one can hear us. There was no commentary to be heard. Kyle told us before the stream that he was going to keep everything running and leave. I assumed he was going to go someplace in his house, like on his couch, to watch Netflix or something, I don't know. But I was wrong. He left his house. He left his damn house. We were done. That was it. During that time, commentators mainly talked to themselves without much of a care for what they said. It basically just turned into a conversation for most of the game. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, no one can hear us, might as well. I even turned on my camera for no reason at all. Went live writing this news segment and had a discussion about Phineas and Ferb, which I still have yet to watch. The thing that pains me the most is that I actually got hurt during the stream. Yup, you heard that right. When I went to grab my guitar like 5 minutes into the game, because again, there was nothing to do, I stumbled, tripped over my backpack, and rolled my ankle and crashed onto my bed. For anyone that has ever rolled their ankle, you know how bad that hurts. Nothing much happened by halftime, and the third quarter came and went. At halftime, it was 17-13 in favor of the Falcons. At the end of the third, the Falcons still led 24-21. As the commentators sat in silence, we just gave up hoping that we'd be heard. I even put the game on my TV, because why not? But at around 8:30 Eastern, I started hearing voices coming out of my TV. I took off one of my headphones and shouted at the rest of the booth. Wait. Dude! You hear that?
What?
Guys, we're back. We're here.
Wait, we're back?
Everyone!
Wait.
Sorry, I heard voices coming out of my TV and wait a second, what is that? So, with 3 amped up commentators ready to go, the rest of the game was pretty average. Not! By the time the commentary was turned on, the score was 27-21 Falcons. Then bang! The Packers answer with another touchdown and take the lead 28-27. Then Kennard was strip sacked, which allowed Owen Terrells to take off for the end zone. 35-27 Packers. It didn't take long for Kennard to find Ricky Bobby to tie up the game. This shit was knotted up at 35 all, and there was still about 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Next thing you know, Joseph Young airs out a 53-yard bomb to Darnell Harrison over Hassan Carter to put the Packers at the 1-yard line. Then John Herbert walked into the end zone, and the Packers took the lead with 52 seconds. 42-35. What a game. What happened next is a result of the Leonard Kennard legacy drive. The Falcons were forced to attempt and drive 73 yards to win the game. On 4th and 10, with 6 seconds to go, needing 53 yards on one play, Kennard aired out the ball just short of the end zone, about 2 yards or so. The ball was batted up and landed right into Ricky Bobby's hands, who walked in for a touchdown as time expired. Oh, here you go. Packers playing prevent defense. Gun bunch to the left. One receiver to the right. One man on the backfield. Kennard. Number 3-man rush. Steps up.
On the throw.
Deep. Near the end zone. Back.
And caught! Oh, that was caught! Oh my god!
To tie the game.
No shot.
It's good.
It's
Oh
good.
my
They're
God.
going into overtime.
Oh my god!
Time. No way. Yeah, we went nuts. Finally, in overtime, Young was picked off by one of the NPC defensive players, which allowed Atlanta to kick the game-winning field goal for a final score of 45-42. 45-42. That is the third highest scoring MPSL game ever. 39 of those points actually came with commentators. 48 of them? Nah, forget them. Finally, the game ended, and we were all relieved. But something was wrong. After Walu hopped into the booth to talk to us, Kyle realized his worst mistake. Because Kyle left his house in such a rush, he forgot to turn on the most important mod. And it's called FIFA mod. What does this mod do? This mod allowed Madden AI to be less stupider, in Kyle's words. When Walu found this out, he had to have a talk with the other commissioners about whether or not to delete this game from the record books or not. Then, shortly thereafter, the commissioners decided to null and void this game. Had different circumstances go the other way, this game would have been completely different. Say, if we were notified about when we started. If Kyle would make sure OBS wasn't bugging. If we started the game earlier. If Kyle could take a joke because he muted RSS for it. If my TV wasn't on to alert everyone. If Kyle would just double check everything before he left, these issues wouldn't be happening. So what now? Well, the Packers on Sunday, because yes, we had to replay this, ended up winning 33-17. It definitely wasn't the game of the year that we had on Thursday. But we'll always have those memories. Those sweet, sweet memories of the game of the year that never happened. Thank you for watching the third edition of the MPSL video news segments. This new segment was brought to you by WillDog00. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Why are you still here?